younger days when I lived for my life was everything amazing.
All right, ready to go here. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And here it comes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Merrifield, and that's two.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Here's a rocket out to left. Schwarber makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner. The line to kick the pitch. Bounce out to short. Arcia. And he'll be safe at first. With Merrifield up to the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips to second, on to Olsen. That's 2. Here's Harper now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. We move on to inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson. Fouled off to the right. One of the things that helped Olsen in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he...
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So I might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if we can keep that thing fair.
Tags the runner for 1. Here's Marcelo Zuna. To third. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scored position and just 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the out.
Turner. Sends it across the first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into right. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Swinging a foul straight back. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Next offering upstairs. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
1 down, Phillies down a run, and a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And here is Sosa to the plate. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Murphy hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That's to 3rd. Tosses to first, and a quick out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas makes the play, and it's out number. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one called a strike. 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. There's a strike.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bryce Harper to the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Back here in Philadelphia, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And foul ball. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rojas going back, and it hits the fence. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Austin Riley. Base hit, one run in already. Runner around third. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. In safely with a double. His second of the day. Adam Duvall at the plate. On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that...
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. You know, these Braves doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivered.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Sean Murphy. Out towards right center field. Castellanos moves on it. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Michael Harris. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Thought that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed. Just a long strike.
That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safely into second, he's got a double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That's a hit. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. So 2 down. Austin Riley digs in now.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. Their third home run of the inning. It's 11-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Spencer Turnbull.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runner at first with 2 away. Adam Duvall will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 13-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 14-0. So here's Murphy now. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strong. They pour it on here for 15 runs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Just missed.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career. Just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. But the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at second. In the air, right side. Acuna has it sized up. And there's 2 down. The throw to third. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies throws to first in time. That's the inning. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ronald Acuna Jr. As the lefty gets to work. Line to left. Schwarber makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here is Matt Olson. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. On a line, base hit. The throw into second.
He's safe.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. Rojas ranging back. On the warning track. drills it in. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that one hammered Rojas. Raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. In to score from first, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. So man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Coming home. Throws to second. Tries to get back and save. And his hot hitting continues. And at first, Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Rojas settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And the 0-2. The punch out there, and there's one down.
I'll just rip the page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
This to third. Throw on to Olsen, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Whit Merrifield. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Swinging a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Rojas makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and a single. Foul ball. The Braves up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching.
Runner takes off for third. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 22-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
And
there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Major League. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that one in the air center field. Harris makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. This one in the air. Olsen makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now it is JT Realmuto.
that was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And Realmuto is out, and that'll do it. And a pitch. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. Just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of ball.
Right side, hard hit. Merrifield to first in time. And Albies is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Out to center. Has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. A little out front there as he swings through it. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 23-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And he's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Acuna now. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
Hammer, base hit. Around third. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Well done, drives in the run. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to
Runner on the goal. That's hard hit on the line. Schwarber makes the play. Man at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. That one ripped left field. Hits the top of the wall. Throw cut off to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 8th coming up. Braves up. And we're back. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fried into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Throw on to Olsen, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Schwarber, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Schwarber settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hoffman, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rojas makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And he deals. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. Now the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
This one in the air. Hauls it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. JT Realmuto, the next to hit. That's in for a strike. The Braves up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one. Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown to sunset. Nah, nah. It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna grab a hold on you. California soul. California soul. The sun comes up every morning, and if you listen, oh, so carefully.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And here's one down. Here's Orlando Arcia with 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in. Well struck left field. Out of here. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Matt Olson. Hot right now. 6 hits in the game yesterday. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. There's one. Hung up in a rundown now. To second. Tag safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe. Here's Austin Riley. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. Fouled off left side. Albies at second with 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they're up by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. This one high in the air to left center. Schwarber makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first, Trey Turner at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Acuna on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away. Whit Merrifield, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Sale certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper digs in now, and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
So when you look at that, she's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but she's
got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the DH, Adam Duvall. Suarez back to work. Smoked to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Schwarber ranges back and brings it in at the wall. So the batting order turns over. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. In there safely.
Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. A gigantic blast. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker. This is his third time out this year. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one ripped left field. Hauls it in on the warning track. Matt Olson up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Rojas going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home. Back here in Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There's a strike. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Sale delivers. Ground ball left side, and that squirts through. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Olson on his way over. 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Ripped on a line, and that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter.
And there's a fly ball deep right field and out of here.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch,
there's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's a rocket out to left. Schwarber makes the grab, one away.
Up next for Atlanta,
Adam Duvall at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. He swings and fouls one off. Man at second. Swing and a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. But he's in there easily.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 10-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Spencer Turnbull comes on now, and there are 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Out to short, Turner. And they're happy to just get off the field after that break. But 2-round. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
Johan Rojas stands in now and watches strike 1. That one to first. Olsen. No play. That's an infield single. So the Philly batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard to right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
To third. Not in time. He's safe.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team of bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Merrifield takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
The first baseman
Now here is Harper. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris makes the catch, inning over. 2 left. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. Going, gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, wait.
The rope into right, and that should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
That one drilled left field, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That's not coming back. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom. 1 out, base is empty. And now the DH, Adam Duvall. Ground ball to Bohm. 2 away.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
Swung on, belted. Schwarber ranges back. That one is gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Sliding, and he grabs it.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Late on that fastball.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Bases empty, one away here in the third and final game of the series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On a line out towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To the right side, Albies whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Strong back to work. Left field, way back there. Bangs off the wall, makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not gonna get him. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Just an excellent.
Gregory Soto into the game. Here is Matt Olson. And that one hammered. Schwarber going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. JT Realmuto steps in. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Phils looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Braves up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out. Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. He just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. This to center field. Rojas under it. 1 away. Now here is Adam Duvall. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hit in the air, center field. Corrals it, 2 away. Ripped to short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they put the tag. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And Sale deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And there's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Braves up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, out towards left center. Leaping try, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Selective matchup things not going so well.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Big swing and a miss. Schwarber, the runner at second with 1 away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ozuna puts it away, out number 2. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a hit. Coming home. He will score. And they're on the board, but lots of ground.
Performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
So this one got a little out of hand, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.